Just added the Boonedox bar to my Recon 120. Got my double graphs up. This one right here is my tablet that I can move on and off. This is going to be my charts. And you know, if I want to watch a movie or listen to music or something like that. Behind it, I have my Buffalo Gear cooler. Sits right on top of my kayak hatch. I am able to still access the hatch and open it with the bar where it is. I will tell you this: if you decide to go this route, you're going to have to decide if you want the base of your, if you want your risers to sit flat, or if you want your bar to sit flat across the top. I decided that I want my risers to sit flat, and you know, have enough contact with the riser to hold it up. You can move your grabs closer to the middle if you want. I decided to keep it separated like that, a little gap in between, so I can access the cooler, also run my tablet. And yes, I can if I let this up, I'll show you. Probably should have did that first. You can still let this up like this, and then I can move the tablet and flip it over if I needed to. Okay. If I need to get it all the way down, just let that out the way. Just move my graph over a little bit if I needed to get it all the way down, but I can still do it. Put that back. All right. If you guys have any questions about how I did it, just ask. I do want to say that the hardware that it comes with, it actually gives you T-slots because this is supposed to be mounted in the track. What I went ahead and did was I went and got, these are 1/4-inch screws, some nylon insert nuts. I used a crush washer that came with it, and then I have a regular washer, and then above that I have a rubber washer. You want to put rubber washers behind this so that water doesn't get into your hull. Use that or well nuts. I decided to go with washers because I'm talking about this screw. I didn't realize I wasn't pointing at it. To go with the nylon nuts because they just work better for vibration. Okay. Another change that I made was where my my leaderboard sits, my YakAttack leaderboard sits. Before I had it on the rails, I decided to move it to this spot. What I did was I wasn't using this side for the rudder, so I just drilled a hole and put that on there, and then I also put a rod holder with an extended arm. It's really comfortable fishing. Now what I like about this is I mainly use my boat on rivers. Well, I go on all water, ocean, lake, whatever, but I float down the rivers a lot, and I end up having to paddle every time I go down the river at some point. And so when I want to paddle, I can move this out of the way. I can simply just take this board off like this and rotate this around. Let's get my seat right. Okay, when I want to paddle, and then stick this back in there. Show you this. So when I want to paddle, and I don't want anything out here in the way of my paddle stroke, I can just rotate this in and then mount the board right here. And then when I get to where I'm going, or I'm not paddling, I'm using a pedal drive, I can just flip it around. And that way I can swivel. I mean, I can still swivel with it right here, but if I wanted to turn the full, like even further, I could just rotate this back out. Another thing I wanted to talk about was this YakAttack cutting board for the TrackPack. I still am. I was a bank fisherman for most of my life, and I fished with live bait almost exclusively. I just started teaching myself how to use lures, which is kind of fun. That you can use them to catch fish and don't have to, and you don't run out of bait. Use them over and over again. But anyway, just want to show you this. If you guys are live bait fishermen and you want a convenient place to have a cutting board, you can get the YakAttack cutting board to stick on top of your trap box. Other than that, here's another angle, and if you have any questions, just ask.